All right, hello everyone. We are back. The Chroma Company is reunited after... Yes. They are in a space in between space and confronting Weejas, or Little Jasmine, as she was known in her mortal life. This goddess of magic and death, the eater of memories and souls, a weapon designed, well, to do just that. And now, the two weapons have clashed. Two worlds have collided. And the Chroma Company is here to end this malaise that has fallen on the entire region.
I'm just gonna post a thing.
And so, the form of Weejas floats in the spotlight center of this dark space. Surrounding her is some kind of a shield of souls, as she regards each of you. I came for one, and it seems that I will reap more. Come then.
That's enough. You've done enough.
The old war is over.
Yes, and it seems that you don't understand that, so if you're not willing to remove yourself, well, we'll just have to remove you by force. Now won't we? And we just... I think out of every mortal soul here, you know mine the best. You know the limits of my determination. Prepare to die.
Would anyone else like to get some words in?
Not unless the words are the verbal component for mage armor.
All right, we'll get there in a moment then. This is your free time to banter before we,
So, little Jasmine, I learned quite a bit about you that I didn't know. I'm a little confused now about who told me that story. Whether it was you or someone other thing. I don't know, it's all kind of blurring together, it's getting a little muddled, but, I don't know. I don't know, I don't think you're quite as worthy of devotion as some people say.
mankind. Miserable little piles of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you. And a burst of energy. It would emit from her, but it's more like a draw into her. And all of you are down 20 hit points.
Ooh.
And initiative is you all act and I will act. And I might get to do some things in between your turns as well.
Because legendary actions!
In the case of legendary actions, then, do we want to roll initiative?
I mean, legendary actions just happen after you all do something.
It's just at the end of one of our turns.
One of our turns.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'd be at the end of your turn, whether you go on a 9 or an 11 or whatever. So.
Yeah. So it doesn't particularly matter.
As an action, I am going to release my wings.
Okay.
So I am now under the effects of Radiant Soul.
Well, if I might then, I will end up beginning by being the blight upon this land. I am a sign of ill omen.
Yeah! Bestow curse!
Okay. And what does this curse inflict on me?
He gets to pick.
Blight, you like blowing things up, right?
I mean, somewhat.
Usually that requires a dex, if I recall. It's been a while since I dodged a fireball. But let's always stick with the classics.
Yeah, hypothetically, that would be a dex, yeah.
Yeah, hypothetically, you dodge a fireball, you don't take it.
I am going to end up crippling their dex save. And all actions with the dex.
Is that what
Then I'm going to... And I am
disadvantage?
casting this. Yep, that's going to be a disadvantage on everything involving dex, and that is not going to use concentration since I cast at a higher spell level than normal.
Yep. So you cast it, so it just lasts the entire duration, no concentration required.
Jade, in reply to that, I would like you to make a dex save, as a beam emits from the undead eye of Ouija's.
Hey, it's not Derek dice.
Hey, Mamau.
Well,
It's
there
not.
was a Derek die.
But it
it was
is
on
not
the
going
other
to be
side.
enough. A disintegrate beam hits Jade for 82 points of force damage.
She just decided to send it to disintegrate? Oh! Rude?
Very rude. Disintegrate is a legendary action. Oh shit.
How about that?
I can't make too many more of those, certainly.
Nope.
Yeah.
Grody.
It's okay. We'll
Yes.
patch you right back up.
Who wants to do something next?
I mean,
I
need
yeah,
to.
go ahead.
I'll cast a. I talked about mage armor, and I do need to cast that eventually, but I'm going to start off with a mirror image.
Sure. There's now 4 brights.
And I'm going to run north. Not actually run, but move north. Okay, that was a simple turn.
Okay. Norlai, Celine, Mordecai?
Oh, I popped my wings. That
Oh,
was
I'm
an
sorry.
action.
Yeah, you
That
popped your
takes
wings.
my turn.
Celine, Norlai?
I'll go then. Allow me to show you what I've learned. And Celine's gonna clap her hands together, her wings unfurling, and they're big. Given that she was kind of super filled with energy from Mordecai. And she's going to place her hand down on the formless ground and make a declaration. A prayer to Zuvuwao. Zuvuwao, we stand at the precipice of freeing you from all of this. But there are some people missing from the festivities. If they would come, then I would have you bring them here to assist us, and by extension you, in this finality. And I'm popping my divine intervention, and because I'm a level 20 cleric, it's guaranteed. It's guaranteed that something happens.
Okay.
I'm calling to Cypher and Salter. Because 2 members of the Chroma Company, and those are the only 2 that are left alive. The others are dead.
This is Casimir.
Well, there's also Casimir, but Casimir is also recovering in hell.
Your prayer goes out. There's nothing that isn't immediately taking place, but we'll see. Norlai?
I gonna start off with a crown of stars. And as a bonus action, I get to throw it.
Okay. A solar system just is orbiting around your head.
And she's throwing one.
All right. That will not hit.
Alright.
For description purposes, though, you hit this wall of souls. It does not seem to breach through. It just sort of deflects off of the swirling ghosts and spirits that are surrounding Weejas. All right. She is going to do something now. I need Bright to make an intelligence saving throw as her magic eye falls on you.
I assume this is a magical effect.
Yes, this is a spell.
29.
All right. You resist the effects of feeble mind.
Oh, that's not very polite.
And so you just feel your memories being sorted through and scanned over by Weejas. But you are able to resist her pulling the memories from you.
Yeah, that's not very polite at all. I would appreciate if you didn't do that. Messing with people's memories is my thing. Oh, did I say that?
Yes, you did.
I didn't mean to say that out loud. Sorry.
And there are... let's see.
Oh, I guess I still have to take the damage.
That's 46. Yeah.
The damage is,
Yeah,
is always...
The damage just happens, unfortunately.
10 psychic.
I can deal with that.
That's actually a pretty low roll, so...
And... there's a... let's make sure that this is... snap that... Yep. Two... Why can't I select this? Whoops, not that. Wow, this is terrible.
Some of those elements should have been on the map layer.
Yep, oh well.
I mean, you can move them now.
Yeah.
You can always move things onto the map layer whenever you need to. I feel like I was moved. I'm pretty sure I was back there, right?
I don't know. Anyway, two cloud kills are generated.
Cloud kill.
And we come back to you all.
I mean, Noah is going to be really useful for that. For dealing with those.
Okay. That's not what I want to do just yet.
Y'all do something.
What am I going to do?
Well, if you're not sure what you're going to do, I think I'm kind of getting tired of the spell shenanigans, so I am going to end up casting Feeble Mind. Because one good turn deserves another.
Yeah, it does!
That's a good idea.
You draw Weejess's attention, and she holds up her skeletal burning hand and simply catches your spell and tells you no.
Now, correct me
Is
if
that
I'm wrong, but that's a counterspell, is that not?
Yeah, is that a counterspell?
It's a legendary resistance.
Oh.
Oh.
Still takes the damage, though. The damage just happens. Doesn't get blurred, but takes the damage.
Well, let's see.
It's 46.
Wow.
Oh my god!
Quad sixes.
My old enemy.
Wow! Just for those in chat, that was 4 6s on 46.
Oh, you don't see that every day.
Surpassing the number of the beast.
Wow!
And I think I know what I'm going to do next. I am
then.
going to run 30 feet closer to Weejess. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is she within my radius for my channel divinity? Yes. So I'm going to channel divinity past to the grave. She is now vulnerable to a quickened. Ooh, do I want to do that or do I want to do that?
You want to do that?
Something fast. Something fast is something
Yeah.
really, really hard hitting.
You-
And that's an
You
attack.
definitely want to do that.
Yeah, let's see. Which one do I do?
That won't work. That won't vulnerable because it's a saving throw. It's hits with an attack. Attack roll.
Oh, attack roll. Hang on. Yes. Where?
And if you can't do anything, I have something I can do.
At the start of this next round, you all take 20 points of damage as another burst, or like your life force is sucked into her.
Okay, yeah. So
Okay,
she's just aura pulsing us for 20 damage around, that's uncomfortable.
that is uncomfortable.
Yeah, we'll have to heal that up. Also, we'll probably have to heal Jay pretty quick because she got disintegrated too.
she got hit with a disintegration.
You know what? That's what I'm going to quicken instead. I'm going to quicken a mass cure wounds, and then somebody else can take the vulnerability.
I think
So
I'd
that's-
like to.
So that's
So that's
I can't math.
17 and 19 is
26?
36.
36. 36 for mass cure wounds. No, that's
Okay.
not right. That 19 does not exist. That's not 19's not part of it. It's
Okay.
17 then.
yeah, 17 cure on Jade. That's within 30 feet of me. Yes, or actually,
It's
the
30
point-
feet of a point that you choose.
It's not a good use of the spell if it's only 30 feet. You can only get 2 people right now.
Yeah. Hmm. I'm gonna then instead I'm gonna I've been wishy-washy all over this place. I'm quickening heal because it's easy on Jade.
Yep, so Jade gets 70 hit points. Unless you're upcasting it.
Yep. I'm not upcasting it, I'm just casting it regular.
Yep, so 70.
Okay.
But somebody else can have that vulnerability.
I'd like to take that if you don't mind.
Go for it.
Mordecai, I'd like you to make a dex save at the end of your turn.
A dex save and my turn.
Is that a spell that you're casting? Or
Yes, this is.
I'm going to counter whatever it is.
Okay. Counter the disintegrate.
Oh, very much so then.
Yeah,
so this
definitely.
this is my level 3 counter spell that I get for free with my level 20 ability. So that'll be fun.
Oh, you took
That might be
counterspell
really
as your
fun.
signature.
Sure did.
Oh.
So, that'll be. I guess I'll just roll the Arcana or the Intelligence for it. I have to get a 13, I believe.
Yeah, it's 10 plus.
16.
16. It's a level 6 spell.
10 plus level. Yep.
Okay. So as the disintegrate streaks out, I carefully line up the position of the traveling disintegrate. You know how you can see, like, it's like bullet time. And there's the disintegrate.
Mm.
Normally just moves at super fast speed, but it's just moving at bullet time speed, and it just gives me time to just line up the perfect shot and fire the counter spell bolt and hit it directly in the face because I'm using my portent on it.
Ah, okay then. You are able to see, you're able to see this happen, and you're able to rearrange things. Maybe not unlike something. Anyway.
Yeah, this may look familiar to you, little Jasmine.
All right. Someone else?
I'm up and I'm going to use that vulnerability.
Yep. Make an
That
attack
would've
that
been-
hits.
That would have been nice if I
Yeah, if you
actually
hit
had
the
an
crit.
advantage. If I'd hit the crit. Let me see very quickly. Just trying to check to see if there's anything I can do. Because I don't think that hits.
Sorry, I was. That does not. 17 does not hit.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see if there's anything else that I have.
Your blade is stopped by these swirling spirits around Weejas.
Oh, you know what I can do? I still have that luck blade on me, and whilst it doesn't have any wishes left in it, it does have a reroll. I'm gonna spend that and reroll that. Because it's +1 to saves, and it has a 1 reroll once per dawn. So let's try that again, shall we? I think a 21's much nicer, and that would have been even better if...
So
You're rolling all your crits on the wrong end.
Yeah.
The blade is stopped by the spirits, but you will it through, and it's able to nick Weejas.
So that'll be 54, but I'm not done, because I'm also going to spend a challenge divinity to trigger Touch of Death. 54... so 27... Give me a second, because I need to do some math. 27, 32, 72... that's 144 points of damage.
The necrotic damage is ignored.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fair.
Actually, does... Oh, well, I guess...
It's only resistance. I only
ignore resistance, yeah. You don't ignore immunity.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Damn. But she would have been vulnerable to the Blade of Disaster, so that 27 would have doubled.
54 points of damage. That's a real shame, because it means the other thing I was going to do is going to be a lot less exciting by comparison.
Observe and
Necrotic
adapt.
damage is not going to be the way to go here.
Nope, I think Radiant's going to be the way we go.
You might also say that fire might not hurt her as much, considering half of her is on fire. So
This isn't fire. Dex save, please.
Which is at disadvantage.
Yep, which is a disadvantage.
Alright. Does a 26 pass?
Oh, it does.
Damn, she
That
nimble.
save will suck. That save will suck. So yeah, that's. That's a real shame. Because it means that I don't have access to any of my domain spells. Because they're all
On the necrotic damage.
Roll necrotic damage.
Celine, at the end of your turn, you had made a fervent prayer to Zuviwow. And
Mhm.
from above you all, there's just a... And where there's this one source of directionless light, there are several rips now in the dark hemisphere that encapsulates this place. And descending down into the arena is a gargantuan golden white ship that is just floating down.
Celine starts laughing. Oh, look!
Our ship's arrived.
Would Seltra like to
Reinforcements!
say anything?
If you need something to respond to, Celine is going to call up to the ship. I just couldn't in good conscience leave you out of these festivities. You'd miss out on all the fun.
So the ship descends down into this place. Selter can say something if she wants. Cypher can say something if he wants as well.
Honey, I wouldn't have missed this party for the world.
I would certainly hope not. Let us give them hell.
Now, who hurt the chicken nugget?
And Celine just points at Weejass.
I imagine everybody just points at me.
Yeah, everyone just points at Weejass.
Just in unison, a bunch of fingers point out.
Does Cypher want to say anything upon arrival through the mouth of the giant ship?
Well, isn't this a most interesting turn of events, my friends?
Quite
And
so,
he-
Professor.
There's kind of a stop, and Jade, you'd feel one of the dragon's eyes kind of turn to you. And it seems we have a special guest.
Well, I thought it's about time you got my invitation.
I appreciate your generosity. Now, and the dragon turns to Weejass. You have some explaining to do, miss.
Right now,
Being
not
like an
later.
old man and scolding. Scolding the goddess.
The ship turns to face Weejass, who looks up at it just ripping into this place. And there's another voice that's emitting from the ship as well. And it's my turn to pay you back for helping me as well. And dropping out of the ship as if just sort of forming, just as they were taken into the ship before. We have a scarred silver dragon who owes a debt of gratitude to the party for helping. And
I knew using that using that divine intervention on something like that was gonna be good. I knew it.
that's all they can do is appear and quip. But I believe Norlai still has something to do on this turn as well. Am I correct?
Yes.
Does.
I have a few things to do, in fact. Let's start with a 7th level Call Lightning.
And that's at disadvantage again.
Disadvantage!
22.
This save, so you take half this.
Okay.
But as a bonus action, I get to throw a star at you.
Ooh,
That
that's a
is
crit.
And you crit.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna empower this. I'm gonna reroll. Those ones. 2 for empower.
And there's also a 5 there that you could reroll if you wanted, like a 5 and a 6. I just do the 2 1s and the 5 though. See if you can get some more.
Let's do 2 1s and a 5.
Alright. Well, one of those ones becomes a 4, one of them becomes an 8, the 5 becomes an 11. So that's 16, 20, 30, 46, 52. 52 plus 3 is 55.
Does that count as the
plus
next attack roll that actually hits?
63.
Good
I
question.
mean, it would. It's an attack roll and it hit.
Because that would be
69.
the under the effect of my curse, which would mean it would be double.
Ooh. What was the total then?
69.
Nice.
Times
Nice.
2.
Nice.
Double
Times
Well, no,
69.
it rolls the extra dice on that.
No. Times 2 from being vulnerable from my path to the grave.
Oh. It is radiant.
69.
That also
129. That's 138.
And it's radiant if that makes a difference.
Yes.
Nice.
I imagine
It's a
she
range
probably
spell.
goes to say something, and Norala's just like, here's what death tastes like, and stuffs a star in her mouth.
It's basically the radiant version of disintegrate in this moment.
All right. Your silver star just tears through the soul shield that's surrounding her, and like right in the eye, and she clutches and curls as her magic is pouring out, and
I think that's a better look for you.
Now both sides match.
wow, Jade. Wow.
I have been at war with her for centuries at this point. There is nothing at this point. We're well past pleasantries.
You know what? That's fair.
All of you take 20 points of damage at the start of the next round, including
Well, I
the
haven't
ship.
gotten my turn yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bright. You counterspelled. That wasn't a turn. That was a reaction.
No, not a turn, just a reaction.
Oh, no. What are you
okay.
going to do?
Yeah, well, it's probably not going to be pleasant for we just. So are Tim and Casimir actually this big?
Yeah, they're here and they're huge.
Boy, they really are. Okay.
They're gargantuan, even
I
compared to
remember when I was that
gargantuan.
big. Fun times.
Yeah, that's pretty big. All right. Okay. Okay.
You want to embiggen one of them?
Make them 9 by 9 instead of 8 by 8. I'm not sure how much effect that would actually have.
Bees.
Okay.
Dominance.
I am gonna go ahead and cast. This is the only chance I'm really gonna have to do it, so I might as well do it now. I'm gonna take 3 steps. I think it's 3. Yes, 3. 3 steps up and to the right, like so.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna cast a cone of cold with my staff.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna get caught in that cone of cold.
No, you're not, because I'm casting it down and to the left, so that
Oh.
only Weejazz is in it.
Oh, okay.
If it helps,
Sweet.
Casimir's a silver dragon, so... Cold.
Yeah, but
ooh.
I still, all things being equal.
Yeah, you probably don't want to piss him off. Like, he just got here.
To
Oh,
be
it's a
fair,
friendly
we took
fire.
that same gamble with Selter, and it didn't turn out too well. So,
Yeah.
Black Dragonborn asked, "What's the worst that can happen? I'll kill you all."
So anyway, that's a Constitution save, not a Dexterity save.
$27.
Yeah, that'll pass.
So you take half.
Okay. Which is what?
24.
All right.
It's a good damage roll.
Mm-hmm.
Very good damage.
Yeah,
for
very
that
nice
spell.
damage roll.
Then I have 2 spaces of movement left, so I'll use those.
Okay.
And then I'll shake my fist angrily.
Noted.
As my free action. Okay, I'm done.
All right. Now you all take 20 points of damage, and she is going to heal back from the collected energy from your bodies.
Okay.
We
Nope.
need to regroup so we can make use of mass healing spells. We're getting chipped away pretty fast here.
A little bit. Yeah.
This rolls out to the sides. Why can't I select this? That's weird.
Check to see if it's on a different layer.
I didn't move it to a different layer.
Oh, when it comes to like objects that only have a stroke, you have to select the whole thing.
Yeah, because it's
I'm trying to click
You
on
can-
it, but
You can't click on it. You have to do this.
No.
You have to do a
Normally-
drag and select.
well, normally you can, but it's very finicky.
It on stroke on objects that only have a stroke and don't have a fill. The
Yeah, no,
The-
you can click on them, but you have to click on the line, and it's really finicky to do.
yeah.
But drag and select is usually much nicer.
so those are omitted, and I am going to
You said you were going to heal up.
I am going to cast. There's some new players on the field. I want Bright and Noralai to each make dex saves, as I'm going to try and disintegrate each of you.
I am going to say no and end up casting counterspell.
Yeah, I'll counterspell the other one.
Oh. Okay, well, roll a 16 or better.
With your
I
can-
spellcaster modifier.
Technically, mine is upcast because
It's an upcast, but you're still you still have to roll the 16,
Yeah,
unfortunately,
it's still below a
because it's
disadvantage.
above 5th level.
Yeah, so you still have to
But
do
it's
the
a
spellcaster.
charisma check. It's a charisma check for you though.
I'm gonna use my another 16 portent on the disintegrate on me.
Oh, okay. Wait, are you making it? Oh, Jade.
Argue with that. Argue
Jade
with
crits.
that.
Jade, upon seeing this beam, throws a hand up, and from the earth, billions of little black hairs suddenly jump out, a green light emanating from the sudden wounded earth, wrapping around the beam, and slowing it until it's just about to strike its target, and then pulled down.
Oh, yeah.
As though it's made of some form, as if the beam itself is made of some kind of hardened metal, shattering to the ground, spitting up rock and debris, leaving nothing but a scorched trail that ends just short of the target.
Oh.
I think you forgot, my enemy.
Jade,
We're not finished here.
or not Jade, Jasmine looks at you as you say that, Jade, and I mean she's already like leaking this fire out from that last crit from Noralai, and just looks absolutely furious and filled with rage.
I need you to land another channel divinity path to the grave, please.
Let's go. Now I'm going to do this.
Because I have a thing that I can do.
Mordecai, you are... it's kind of sloppily put down, but two more... as these two clouds reach the end, two more clouds going the other direction are going to form. And so Mordecai and Norelai, I need both of you to make con saves from the cloud kill that is manifested around you.
Constitution save.
Wow. That is a hard no. And also
And
Norelai.
It's as if he's channeling his divine self now. And also saying no.
Someone's shooting off fireworks. I don't know if you can hear it, but I think it's just in time for the green numbers.
Yeah, apparently so. Okay. That is Weejas. We go back to all of you. Although all of you go, and I'm gonna have the 3 NPCs go at the end of your turns, but before Weejas.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, Weejas is poking out of the sphere of souls. Is that an accurate reflection of what's happening?
No, she's still within this some kind of a shield that she has up.
Now,
So
real
she's
quick,
visible, but it's providing some sort of an effect to her. Hi,
Hmm.
puppy. I'm sorry, what were you saying there?
No, I'm just double checking. Sorry, it's been a long time since I've been behind the driver's seat on this. But since Jade literally has every single type of sight, I'm trying to see, is this some form of spell effect, the shield itself, or is this just being used as a narrative description for her defenses?
That's actually a really good question, because Jade can pretty much see everything. Jade's sight rivals Bright's.
These are undead that are swirling around her
It's
and protecting her. It's enhancing her
Okay.
defenses in some way.
So it's basically natural armor.
Okay. I just wanted to end up asking, because if that was the case, if it was something capable, well, we know what Sho'neuroth does to magic. And she is built exactly like that. We are talking about Sho'neuroth walking in the flesh of Jade, effectively.
While necromancy was involved, these are just straight up spirits bound to her service.
Well, if that's the case, let's do something a little bit back down to basic. We're gonna end up starting off and slow dance with me.
Ooh.
All right.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Boy, you're really baiting these.
That's the point.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
Wait until I start bringing out the heavies.
Oh, that's it. I can't use reactions. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a legendary resistance on that. I would also like you to make a dex save against a disintegrate in response.
I will take a birthday crit.
Yeah!
That is fair. You are a player in the game, and it has been your birthday. Everyone else got one, so do you. All right.
That's good.
I will
Okay.
go.
I don't think I've ever seen Lethality dance that much in his chair before.
Yeah.
I will go.
All right.
I am going to channel divinity once more. Pass to the grave. She is going to eat shit.
Is this the thing that makes me vulnerable?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Oh.
And you can't do anything
And I
about
can't
it.
Yes,
do
it is,
anything
my
about
good
that.
friend. Yes, it is, my good friend.
All right.
And until I'm out of those, I don't have a bonus action that I want to do as of the moment.
Because you can't quicken another spell at the moment, I don't think.
No, the only bonus action spells I have are Spare the Dying and Spiritual Weapon.
I mean, you can spiritual. Oh, actually, wait, no, because that'll spend the thing if it hits.
Yeah, because I don't really want to. I don't really want to spend it because I'm not the one that need. I'm not the one who hits hard. Unless I guiding bolt.
Not a good idea, because I have a plan. I have a plan for that. Save that for next turn. That's a
Oh,
good
guiding
idea.
bolt's an action anyway, but
Yeah.
But
No, I have an idea.
I will make that it for my turn.
Okay, I need to take my turn next because I need 30
Yep.
seconds AFK.
Yep.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast at level 9. Yeah, it's big. I'm going to cast Globe of Invulnerability,
Okay.
which for 10 within a radius of 10 from me, any spell of level 8 or less does not work.
Oh. Okay.
That's
And
one
then-
way to just go deny.
Shields up. Yeah.
Shields
And
up.
I'm going to take my movement and move 5 squares to the left.
Oh,
that
so
I'm
I'm
next
in
to
your bubble.
Mordecai. And there's like this cutout in the cloud kill.
Yeah.
And I'm in your bubble now.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the intention.
Now, to be clear, that's for any spell, correct?
Yeah, any spell that includes healing, but we can cast out of the bubble, just not into it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
but
does
in the
remind me,
bubble,
Mordecai.
you-
I need a con save since you started your turn in the cloud kill.
In the cloud.
Yeah.
The other thing too, though, is
I don't
that
think
if you
I'm-
if you
ew.
enter the bubble, you can cast like if you're
33
in the bubble,
poison.
you can cast against the bubble.
Right, you can cast
Like-
you can cast from inside out or from inside to within inside. You just can't cast from
Cast
outside
from
in.
out in.
Outside in. Okay.
Okay, and
Oh, I'm gonna have to pump a heal into myself here in a second.
yeah, I'm starting to deteriorate as well. Just so you know, and I'll be right back. It shouldn't be long.
Yep.
I just have to open the door.
That's fine.
Hopefully, it's not too late.
All right.
Yeah.
Norlai or anyone else?
I would like
Sure.
to go next if I could, Norlai.
Go ahead.
So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move over to. Let's see that one. I'm gonna move over to where. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move there. Because I'm gonna make my way over towards Brighton Mordecai. Bonus action. Swing with the Blade of Disaster. Birthday crit.
Ooh.
I thought you used your birthday crit last session for a save.
I did not. I don't believe I did anyway.
Because you and someone else used birthday crits. I'm fairly certain.
I mean, if I did, I'll go ahead and swing it. That's fine. No issue there.
But a 26 is pretty damn good.
Yeah, but I keep. The other
26
numbers are
does
also
hit.
green, so that'd be 29.
You're able to push through the spirit shield.
29. That'd be 58 points of damage because of the path to the grave.
Yep. And doubled if she's
Um,
vulnerable. No, that's
yep,
force damage.
and-
Never mind.
Yeah, it's force damage.
Yep.
So it's only-
and
So just 29.
29
58.
times 2 for the curse.
Oh, okay.
58. And then I'm gonna aim this. I'm gonna aim this so to only catch her in it. So I'm gonna aim it like. Yes, yeah, so just reach. So I'm gonna aim this so it can't. It'll only hit Weejas. But I'm gonna clip it with Sunburst.
Okay.
Con save, please. She has if she's undead, she also has disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, there's also show this spell description.
All right. So she is not going to make a spell save DC 18.
Cool. So she's going to take 37 points of radiant damage, and she's blinded for a minute.
So she cannot use things that require her to see.
The blindness does not seem to affect her if she glares at you, but your
Yeah.
your radiant damage does affect her. You said that was 37? I'm sorry, what was that again?
37 points.
37?
Yeah,
Okay.
37 points of radiant damage from the spell. And that'll be my turn. I believe it's just Jade and Norlai that have turns before the NPCs go.
Well, if that's the case, go ahead, Norlai.
Alright. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move up next to Celine. Hey, wee Jazz.
You're gonna make her read another.
Here's some lightning. Need a dex save for that.
Which is a disadvantage.
I'm also going to.
21 save.
Yes.
Half damage.
The spirit
20.
shield intercepts your lightning.
I'm going to empower
20.
that real quick. And reroll.
You have a 1, a 3, a 4, which should probably be what's worth rerolling.
So I'm gonna reroll the 4, the 3, and the 1.
Oh. Actually, I mean, it's still a gain. So, 1
Also,
stays
I
the same.
realize-
2,
Oh, no.
241. So, hold on. So because this will change the calculation. 1 stays the same. 41 goes to 40, 30, 39. The 4 goes to 5, so it goes up to 44, which means it's 22 points of damage all up.
And then I'm gonna throw another star. Ah,
Which is gonna miss.
gonna miss.
Well, now I feel kind of guilty on that one. I should have ended up going first then. I
Next
am
time.
going to tap into a particular item I have where I have a few things stored, and I am going to use it to end up casting another. Because, well, Maddie, I know you hate this right now. And I really don't want.
down.
I don't want Ouijas to end up having any opportunities at this point, so
All right.
What's up,
I,
Maddie?
slow
Working
down.
throwing money.
I will get to that. Yep.
I got back. Do I need to take an extra turn or anything? Well,
Nope, not yet.
okay, good.
This is a wisdom saving throw.
not going to use your special cancel it out.
No, but I am going to use. I was given a +1.
Lots of plus ones. We were given lots of plus ones.
Plus
Yeah, I will do that accounting in just a moment. There was just a regular +1 that
Oh yeah,
Potato gave.
yeah, that's right. Popa Potato's betraying us,
Come
but it's still a
on.
fail. It's still a
Statistically,
fail.
I got all right.
It's
All right, so your slow affects, despite a +11 to this, your slow affects Ouijas.
She is just bound in hairs. They're trying to end up slowing her down. She's not actually doing the slow motion. It's just she's constantly being interrupted, trying to be bound.
For purposes of this, because she already has disadvantage to Dex, I mean, in a sense, she has a penalty to AC, but your hairs aren't interacting with the shield, which is really what's providing it. And she doesn't have a speed, so she's fixed there. But the big part is she can't use reactions, which means that I can't zap you all with indiscriminate disintegrate rays.
and she can only take an action or a bonus action, not both. And if she tries to use it on her turn, she needs to roll a d20 on an
Yeah.
11 or higher. Derek has to roll a d20, and on an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until her next turn, and the creature must use must use her action to complete the spell. And if she can't, the spell just is wasted.
Fizzles. Yeah.
I get a wisdom at the end of. All right, so hopefully this will end
Each-
soon. But Jade bought you all time.
Mhm.
Okay. Who did? Norlai already went, right? Was that everyone?
Yep.
It's NPC turn.
NPC's turn. Okay. Well, given the close quarters, the 3 dragons, more depending if you want to count the separate heads as their own thing. But at least the 3 bodies of dragons, actually, let's say Casimir and Tam sort of reel back to breathe, and the ship of Cypher and Selter kind of go like, whoa, and make a motion down to the fact that you all are there. And would probably be caught in the extreme cross elements. I don't know. In that case, Casimir.
Casimir's okay with ripping into her.
Okay. Casimir lunges forward. The shadow of Tam passes over Norlai and Celine as you're together. As these two just go together and all right, both of Casimir's claws strike. Unfortunately, his bite and his tail are blocked by the spiritual shield. But his claws tear into Ouijas here for 34 points of damage. Tam is going in. And is going to bite with all 5 heads, critting on 1. The other 2 more will land.
Second.
So it was 3 heads of Tam's land. 1 is a crit, and that's a chunk of change right there.
They tear in. Now, Casimir and Tam are going to continue to fly. As you see their bodies interact with this spirit shield, just their flesh just begins to necrotize immediately, and just it withers and it starts sloughing off, and so they continue to move past on that flyby attack. They turn and snarl as they have these grievous injuries from coming into contact with this life absorption.
Now,
which does seem to replenish her. Now the big ship. The big ship is going to turn, and Cypher can man the 4-gun here. What spell would Cypher like to cast through the mouth of the dragon?
I actually have a buff, if you don't mind.
I cast a spell. I don't have restrictions like in the Sky Shatter fight.
So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will also require a slight stacking of spell slots. Yeah, this will require a slight stacking of spell slots to get this many targets. 1, 2 is 4, 3 is 5, 4 is 6, 5 is 7, 9. I can get everyone but one person. And I think that person that I'm not going to get will be Tam, because she's a little bit too far away. But I'm going to stack 2 of the spell slots together. And cast Intellect Fortress. At level 9.
Oh, at level 9. Okay.
Oh, so
Now,
So
this
it'll go
one-
through. It'll go through our bubble.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yep, so basically what happens is there's this sound of, it's kind of like staticky. It's kind of like a, it's like a, like if you ever hear the EAS activated, it's like a same header. And behind each of your eyes, you would see a little line of code before the heads-up display that represents Intellect Fortress accentuates everything around you with up-to-date mental and targeting information for Ouijas. Basically, you're now, mentally speaking, hyper-aware of your surroundings and what it is that she's doing, and are buffed against any psychic damage that she might deal you, as well as any wisdom, and as well as advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saves of any kind.
I will always be weirded out by that, Professor.
Take the help where you can get it.
Not complaining. It's just weird.
All right. Those were NPCs. It is my turn to go, but I can only...
An action or a bonus action, not
Yeah.
both. And if you cast a spell, woohoo.
I am going to. I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Feeble Mind on Jade.
Derek, roll a d20.
Roll a d20.
This is a. Oh yeah, that's right. Because you.
Nope, it
Yeah.
goes off.
Okay, so it does go
It
off
goes
this.
off.
It
This
does
is
go off
an
this turn,
intelligence saving throw.
of which you have advantage, and you only take half the psychic damage that's coming your way.
Yeah, but I couldn't cast spells if I didn't get hit by it.
Yeah, that is true. So if you have a way to counterspell it, it's an 8th level spell. So.
Yes, I do. I think I will end up doing a counterspell.
All right. So it's an 8th level counter. So you'll need to roll.
18 or better.
You need an 18 or better. That's a 24.
And once again, that same motion, as though she just steps forward, and as this enfeeblement ray ends up coming down, again, these hairs, the ripping of gears opening, just chewing through the ground below, grab hold of the spell and pull it down, being chewed into the gearwork, into the clockwork machinery of existence itself. Jade simply just looks at her old enemy and smiles gleefully. I thought we were.
As the spell begins to fly before Jada does her thing, Jade, you would see like the details of the spell appear before your eyes, and warning, this will screw up your brain. And you're just like,
Like, heck no.
Oh, I'm still slow.
yeah,
Now
you are.
look. Now hey, I want to point out this is a virtual tabletop, and that D20 is absolutely cocked on its side. All right.
You can't compact
do that. Yeah, it's not cat.
on a virtual tab.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking my monitor. It's not going to that 17.
I
Oh,
will say on the stream, it does look absolutely cocked.
yeah. It.
Yeah.
Oh
Not even
god.
registered a
Abby,
number.
Thank you for talking me out of going out away from my first impulse when I was starting this up. Thank you.
All right. The that life draw. All your life energy is sucked into the spirits here. All of you take 20 points of damage.
Ooh, yikes. I'm getting close to fainting.
Yeah, we need a mass heal or something pretty quick.
And she
Also-
recovers.
I gotcha.
Also, Constitution checks for this
The
damage.
spirit shield around her is buffed by your life energy.
Yeah.
I'm not concentrating on anything, I don't think. No, I'm
I
not.
am.
I
Does this-
am, but I have advantage.
Does this affect concentration?
22.
All right, 28.
Yeah, any
Yeah, 'cause
damage
it's
you
damage.
take is... Yeah, so you're gonna need... A 10 plus will work.
Yeah, you need a 10 plus, and Cypher also
And
needs a
that's
10 plus.
Constitution, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a 10 plus. Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no, it's a Constitution check. It's a save.
Oh,
That's a save if you have proficiency.
In case that makes a difference.
That's
yeah.
better. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Slows
yeah.
up.
Yeah, it's still up. Everything is still up.
Okay.
And now it's
Yeah.
back to our turn. If you would like, I can go first and heal everyone, right?
Yeah.
Well, you have to. No, you have to let me move first so you can get into the bubble.
That's actually fine. For what I'm gonna do, it doesn't matter.
Oh, you're gonna cast level 9 heal then, okay.
I'm spending lots of points here. But
I haven't been doing that. I've been casting everything at their standard spell slots.
oh, to be fair, I can't cast this at any lower.
Well,
Oh.
to be fair, that's going to start coming into play once you start running out of those spell slots. You got to dump all your level 1s in to be able to cast.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
exactly.
spent my 9th and 8th. I've spent one first, 1 9th, 1
Oh.
8th, and now I'm setting a 2nd and a 7th.
As the round had started, there's apparently the intervention of a fickle god out there. Now, there was... I had received quite a blessing from a god that perhaps is not in your all's corner. However, there is a god out there that is cheering you on. So the one directed to me is going to cancel out the others, but there are 4 rather large fickle gods' favors, and I'm going to let you all choose that you can either 4 of you from the remainder can take inspiration, or you can translate any of that pool of 4 into a what's a doodle for bright?
Important?
A portent for bright. It's your choice. You have 4 inspirations that can be turned into portents.
Portents.
I give the decision to you here for.
Wait, they're inspirations or portents?
Yep, we get to choose. I'm giving up the
would say
I'm
go
giving
for
up the
the
inspiration. Yeah, I'm giving up the inspiration to give a bright a portent.
I already have an inspiration, so I'm gonna go ahead and hang on to that and take the portent if that's okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
just
mean, if you already have an
there's
inspiration.
4. You all can decide. You have 4 inspirations, or any of those can be converted into portents.
Do we just want to convert them all into portents, or do we want to keep one?
I want to
inspiration?
take
I
an.
think it's-
I wanna
it's
take
good
an
to have
inspiration from-
inspirations, too.
I'm gonna take an inspiration for myself.
Yeah. I already have an inspiration, so I'll convert mine into a portent for sure.
You can
I'm
convert
converting mine
mine
into
into a portent.
All right, well,
What about you, Lethality?
we'll go 2-2. I think that'll be the
Two and
easiest
two?
way. Go
Okay,
2-2, and
roll
I'll
two
take the inspiration.
portents. For the first time, and I guess the last time, I'm gonna roll these portents publicly
Yep.
instead of secretly.
It would seem that the influence of gods from outside of this place is pressing in at this clutch moment here in Mesotopia.
And they're both pretty decent too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that 9, but the 18 is gonna be
Oh,
nice.
you use that for whenever she has to roll a save.
Yeah, I
Now,
suppose.
with that in play, as these blessings are bestowed upon you, it's back to you all. You have already taken your start of the turn damage.
Yep,
Um,
and so I'm going to go ahead and take my turn first. Action. So, you know that thing about hit points, right?
Hmm.
No. Celine is just spinning like the actual scythe she has around, and she's casting that good old fashioned curager. It's that cure for good stuff, and healing everyone. That's gonna heal everyone to full, I'm sure. There's 700 hit points.
Y'all have a lot of hit points at level 20.
Well, I need
Well,
90.
and I need 60 and...
I would need 80 to fall.
I would need 113 for full.
That's fine. We have 700. So
Is that going to
90...
get
So,
Tam or no?
I would
yes.
need 92.
Tam's
So.
not in range, actually, but Casimir could take some.
oh wait, is Tam not?
Any number that you can see within range, yeah.
Yeah, just out. I could have moved actually before that, so I might move very quickly, just before I cast.
So if there's 7 characters that we want to give 100 each,
I only need 80.
Yeah.
I need 92.
There's no mechanical damage, Celine, but your close proximity to these ghosts, these spirits, is absolutely like stirring you and calling you and making you feel very terrible, as you are just right by this wall of ghosts.
Yeah, I haven't finished my movement. I'm just stopping here, casting the spell, which will get everyone. Yeah, we'll go 100 each. And if anyone doesn't need 100, they can gift it to someone who needs more.
Yeah, I only need 90, so.
okay, then yeah, that'll cover me because I
have
would
at
only.
least 20 floating.
Yeah, but yeah, we're definitely.
Yeah, that covers me
We,
then.
de-
'cause
we
I only
definitely
need
have
113.
more. Yeah, we're definitely all getting healed up, unless like Casimir and Tam are like super beat up. And I don't think they are. Like, they're not super beat up, I don't think.
If you give them 100, they'll be topped off for sure.
Yeah, so they're fine. Yeah, we're all fine. Then, bonus action. I'm gonna go ahead and swing the Blade of Disaster. I'm gonna go ahead and spend my inspiration to give that advantage.
Okay, you hit. The Blade of
35
Disaster is
point-
able to push through the wall of ghosts and 35
Take
force.
another tear out of Ouija's.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and that much. Basically, hop by and be right near Mordecai.
I'll go.
Although, you're outside of Bright's bubble, correct?
Yeah, you should
Alright.
probably
Just
let me know
barely.
pretty soon so I can move, get everyone
Yeah.
straightened away. Let me go next. It'll work better.
Okay, go.
Alright, I'm gonna walk over here. There we go. How close am I to the ghosts? Close enough? Do I feel anything weird?
Nothing. They're creepy. It's just, thousands of souls swirling around.
Yeah, it's not really creepy by our standards.
Not the same way that Celine's getting stirred up by him.
I mean, I'm from Idaho. So,
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much from Boyho.
okay. So that movement should simplify our targeting a little bit. So looking at Ouija's, I am going to cast. She's immune to necrotic. That's inconvenient. Those things are all concentration, and I don't want to lower my my doodad. So I guess the thing to do is to just shoot off a random disintegrate.
Pew pew.
It's fun that I can cast disintegrate on a whim.
Yeah,
Nothing better to
dexterity
do,
save,
so
disadvantage at a -2.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna get to roll this one. You're gonna take that portent of a 9, like we were just talking about.
Yep,
So
even
it's
low
gonna be-
portents have an effect. How much is it? 75 force damage?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gross.
So I know you have like one legendary
Not even
resistance left. You
ask
can
me.
waste it if you want.
No. But you absolutely put a hole into Ouija's. Like, the spirit shield, like, you put holes through spirits. There's a moment where you just see that Ouija's has a hole going through her before the spirits sort of recollect and are flowing around her again.
Oh look, you always wanted to be holy, Ouija's.
Okay. And let's see. I should taunt, but I'm not sure what to say. No, I'm not gonna taunt this turn. It feels like a waste, but That's all. Okay, bye.
Next up.
I'll go. Because I still have one of these left.
Hmm.
I'm going to Sunburst. I'm going to put the points about right here. So that she's in the 60-foot range.
Okay.
And I'm going to upcast it to a level 9.
Yeah.
Which also gets my Radiant Soul bonus damage of 20. Oh no, upcasting's not going to do anything, so it's just going to be the level 8.
Yeah. That's just damage.
Mm-hmm.
She'll take the damage. It's the effects that are really blah. So.
Yep.
Well,
Okay,
I mean, I'll roll against it, but
Undead oozes have disadvantage.
doesn't matter. I lost.
Yeah,
She
you
is still blind if she was if she recovered from blindness
Nah.
before.
She cannot be
She's
blind.
immune to
got true
blind.
sight.
She can't be blinded.
Ow, boo.
But it is 60 radiant damage. You know?
Yeah,
It's
60
not
radiant
60.
damage.
Oh wait, no, yeah, because probably vulnerable.
Likely 'cause she's vulnerable.
Probably 120 radiant damage.
Yep.
It's just like ah.
Oops, that was
probably-
the wrong thing.
She probably just clutched at her eyes like ah. Dex.
Next up.
Oh, nothing.
You know, I think I'll go.
Oh, by all means, go.
Because on top of that sunburst, I want to follow it with a stormburst.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's the same thing, but
It's
lightning.
the same thing, but lightning.
60-foot radius. Okay, so you're landing it where Mordecai landed his.
Yep, same spot.
And
Just
I'm at
getting whammied
disadvantage,
twice.
You're
and
just kind of
that's a
nuking
dex.
that one spot right there.
Yeah.
Put in a crater
All right.
inside your crater.
I do pass this one, even though I was at disadvantage.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna
25.
empower this then. I can reroll.
You have twos.
Five.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You have 3 twos. Sorry, 4 twos and a 3. So you could reroll
I'm
those.
gonna reroll all of them.
Yeah, 4 twos and a 3.
Ooh, that sucked.
Alright, so losing 2 points of damage, gaining 1, so minus 1, 49. It's still. It's 24 points of damage rather than.
Well, bonus
25.
action, I'm throwing a star.
All right. Your star does manage to part through the spirit shield.
Yeah.
Tell her she's taking that. It's like, ah, you shocked me, and then there's the star flying through the spirit shield. Uh-oh. Boink.
All right. Anyone else have a turn?
Jake does.
I believe I do. But I like the fact that very much Wee Jazz is paranoid. I know that she's trying to save a get out of jail free card, and I know that too. So I'm gonna save that because so long as I can keep her open, it's good. So we're just gonna do a simple cantrip, a classic, if you will.
Okay.
Pew pew pew
Oh.
pew.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. You get 4 of them. Go for it.
Pew
Yep.
pew pew
You gotta
pew.
roll them.
And spell casting. Where the heck?
It should be in your attacks. They should be
Yeah,
one
should
stocked up.
be. There we go.
Eldritch Blast.
One
Wow.
hits.
Ooh.
The ghosts tank the other 3 as they continue to swirl around.
Oh,
Armor
yeah.
to break. Even with
I mean,
a minus
40
2.
doesn't. Yeah. I believe she was AC 22 and then became AC 20.
The AC is her AC is different than what you're having to put up with the ghost shield. So
Oh, so it's a natural
her
ability.
AC
it's
is
not
lower,
something that-
yes, but the ghosts are their own thing. So
Yeah, you got to pierce the shield to get to her.
I'm
But she's taking the
reluctant to go
damage.
through the ghost shield. It seems dangerous.
And I will take my movement, if I can move my token.
you should be able to.
Nope.
Yeah, you might have to.
Though I might
gift
be able to
access.
help if we can swap something.
Okay,
There we go.
sure.
And I am going to move. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, meow.
Yeah.
Rah, rah. Meow, meow.
We're losing
It's,
it, people. We're losing it.
Oh, we already
Who are you-
lost it. We're in
Who are
cuckoo
you
land right
talking
now.
to?
we're in cuckoo land right now.
We're losing it, chat. They're losing it. Help.
All right. Is that everyone? Is that Chroma Company? Is it NPC turn?
It
NPC
is
turn,
NPC
I believe.
Casimir, Tam looks to you. That ghost shield really hurts, but what are you gonna do, Kaz?
Well, they're at a better angle,
Yeah.
They're at a much better angle to breathe now.
so breath weapons are fine.
Breath weapons.
Yep.
Casimir kind of settles between Jade and Noralai. And Noralai, this... I mean, I don't know how it would make you feel, but there is a very large silver dragon that sort of, settles down next to you, breathes in heavily.
He
And,
has some very nice horns.
even Noralai has to be. He's just good looking.
Aslandia's ass.
Yes, the ass of
I'm
Aslandia.
engaged. I'm
Aslandia.
engaged.
To be fair, we have
Focus.
2 Aslandians in our party, and both of them have heckin' donkers.
He
all
has some
right.
junk in the truck, yes.
So... disadvantage. A 20... Ooh, that is a good question. I don't know if a 20 passes. The breath. That one may not.
On Tam and Casimir's save DC.
Yeah.
If
'Cause
they're
they're-
anything like
they're
ancients,
big.
then no.
Let's see.
Are they
They're
considered ancient dragons?
Yeah, if the ancients are adults, probably not.
Let's see.
Because I believe the ancients sit like in the 22, 23. The red is
Yeah.
26. But and the all the adults sit around the 20 range, I think. So, I
mean-
adult is an 18. They're not ancient yet. You got to give them some time.
Yep.
But yeah, ancients are a 21. All right, so Weejas is going to
Sugar Hobbs.
pass, but yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Is that a 20 or is it an 18? Because -2 to dex saves.
A -2 to Dex from what?
Slow.
That was -2 AC. Dex just gives disadvantage
Uh,
on Dex. Or,
No,
uh,
it is.
on-
It is actually -2 to. It's -2 to AC and to dex saves. It doesn't actually impose disadvantage. The disadvantage is from.
Oh.
It's from the bestow curse.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh,
I
then
think
then
it
actually
still
it's
passes.
gonna squeak in there at 18.
Just.
So it's gonna be the full.
Yeah, no. Derek stacked his debuffs really, really intelligently.
So
here,
yeah,
but
that's gonna
this
be
is
the
still
full
gonna hurt.
74 points of cold damage.
Yeah.
All right, now Tiamat, however, she's a little older.
She's a chunky lady.
Casimir kind of married up. Okay, so
Oh, that's fine.
You know what? Because you did something I didn't expect. I do not have a Tiamat stat block immediately available, but I know it's gonna be insane. So
Give me a second. I actually have. You see this here?
oh,
This is the supplement set.
Sure.
In this is the multi. Actually, sorry, wrong one, wrong book.
I guess find
I
her real
need-
quick.
Aspect of Tiamat?
Oh,
Man, look
Give
at you
me a
showing
moment.
off those alt covers.
I know, right? I've got standard cover, you dick.
I found it. I found
Hey.
it on special.
hey,
That's how
it
I.
has done me well, and I was so happy to finally get an opportunity to dig it out again.
I mean,
Here we go,
I have alt
aspect of
covers
Tiamat.
for the regular
Yeah.
books.
Oh, those are so beautiful.
I know,
I
they're so
okay,
pretty, right?
only have an alt cover for Witchlight,
Nice.
but that was mostly because I didn't like the original cover.
So this is using the start of the aspect of Tiamat. This is a DC 27.
Is it just verse one breath?
It's versus one breath, and it's 11d12 of a type
Okay.
of one of the dragon's types.
All right.
That's a crit fail.
Yes. So 11. Yeah, that's 11d12.
And pick a type.
Preferably something that uses dex.
All right. So she's gonna take 79 points of damage from.
Acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. Your choice.
I'm gonna roll
I
a
would probably
d. What was the first head?
Acid is the first
Acid.
one.
Ah, cool. So you know what? Selter sitting in the ship here can just sit back. While it may not be her thing anymore, she can watch as the acid head of Tiamat
The black head just.
Oh, honey, that just brings back memories.
Good and bad.
I'll get the little chicken nugget later.
And so it passes through the ghost, but Weejass is just smoking and sizzling from within this spiraling tornado of spirits.
Is the tornado of spirits affected and decreasing at all?
No?
No. All right.
No. Just a bunch of undead there kind of swirling around.
How is we just looking?
Really not good. Cypher, you're in the ship. What would you like to do?
Cypher in the ship looks to Celta. You know, all of these dragons are breathing their breaths. I think it's time that we respond with one of our own. Wouldn't you say?
Honey, I thought you'd never ask.
And you see within the ship he stands, kind of gesturing for the dragon's mouth to open up, and you see this crackling purple energy. And this is going to be... Because Salta has many breaths. This one is a pulse breath. Pulse wave.
Alright.
Basically casting the pulse wave as a breath attack.
Woo!
Aiming it down to crush her into the ground.
Yeah, it's Constitution.
That is a
Damn.
con save.
Yeah, unfortunately. So 18 6 is 24. Still takes 12.
Okay.
As we just would feel just this weight kind of slam down from above.
The remaining flesh on her is just, it's sagging, it's sinking down as she's trying to fight against it. Alright, it is her go, although I only get to do one thing. Things are pretty desperate for her, so... I am going to...
You casting something?
I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to cast a spell. So I guess
Dark
you
D20.
got to roll if that even goes off.
Next turn.
Goes off next turn instead.
Okay.
So she's still concentrating.
She
she's...
turns to Norali and is beginning to cast Feeble Mind, but is slow in doing so.
Yep, so it has to go off on her next turn, and she has to spend her action to do it.
And I guess that is her turn. The life-eating energy is going to pulse out. All of you take 20 points of damage. And she's going to recover life. All right, there we go.
May I go first?
By all
Go for
means.
I'm going to use my action and my bonus action to throw 2 stars.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow, there's a crit in there. All right.
So that's 29. 29, 39, 49, 59, 60, 67?
Actually, for the one that crit, I'm gonna reroll.
Yeah, you have a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4.
Yep, I'm rolling.
And you can even take the fire because these are d12s.
Yeah, you're right. I'll reroll. Nice.
Okay, so the 1 stays as it is. +2, +1 is 3. +6 is 9. +6 is 15. So 29, 30, 50, 60, 67, 77, 82.
Thank you. Thank you for being the math monkey.
Your
It's
2
fine, it's what I do.
stars just savage Weejass. And there is, I mean, she is tatters inside this spirit shield.
I'd like to go next, please.
By all means.
So I'm gonna just looking over at Weejass, I'm going to say I learned something recently. Turns out you had an ancient enemy named Moirin, and it was a whole big thing. It's one of my catchphrases. And it turns out that after however many hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of years, all of that ancient, I don't want to say enmity because that makes me feel like I'm some kind of bioengineered weapon, and that's not really me. But it just, I was given this power to basically for this moment right here. So hopefully I'll roll well and not embarrass myself if my whole big speech doesn't work. Because I don't actually have a portent. I'm really just bluffing.
You don't have
I'm
more
gonna-
points?
Well, they're all good portents.
Ah,
And that's
right.
not-
So it's a safe.
Not exactly what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
For Dex.
So anyway, here we go. I'm gonna cast a level 9 disintegrate. Because I can do that now.
That's a D. That's a DC. DC 21 Dex save at disadvantage and -2. I'm expecting a legendary resistance. here.
That's a crit fail.
$78
That's a-
damage.
115 damage.
That's no, it's 115.
Oh, 150. Oh.
Yeah, because I have cast to level 9.
Oh.
That's 115 points of damage.
She
So
turns.
you
She turns
have
to
a
you,
choice.
Bright, as you say this, and you let loose your disintegration ray. It pierces the spirit veil, and it pierces right through Weejass. And the spirits begin to fly and flicker. Weejass collapses to the floor. And she sort of shrinks down into someone probably no bigger than Celine's size. As she looks up, her body, ravaged as it is from just being herself and what she is, as she looks up to you, and her skeletal hand reaches out to you, Bright. Oh, you're a mother. Then the hand falls. And as that happens, her body dissipates. Though similar now what you saw to Sho'neuroth. The tremendous amount of souls, of spirits, of energy that was contained in her form that has now been pierced and ended is beginning to rupture. the entire space that really doesn't have a floor, yet it shakes. It is collapsing. It is imploding on itself.
Time to go.
Maybe we should run and get to the chopper.
What's a chopper?
I mean, it's like this big dragon-looking ship.
Oh, Celtic.
Yeah, I misspoke. I meant let's run, get to the Celter. Yeah.
I like that idea.
Yeah,
Time to
As
leave.
the goddess's essence is dissipated, your magics falter. And the space gets
Okay.
smaller. And the energy continues to build, threatening to implode and explode at the same time.
Oh, the pack's
I
finished. Uh-oh.
channel divinity for the undead, turning it into something similar to sending the souls off to an afterlife.
Your sending is like putting a stone on a beach trying to hold back the tide, Mordecai.
Then we have to go.
Yeah. And if our magics go wrong, we don't know what it'll be like after. Maybe they won't work at all, or maybe they'll come back different. Who really knows? But we don't have time to figure it out right now. We need to.
We have to
run.
go.
Hopefully, the ship doesn't turn into a pumpkin or something.
One last run.
I'm sorry we didn't have more time to get to know each other again, Jade. I'm
What are we
glad you're
doing?
back, even
No,
if it's
right.
just for a little while.
Right. Don't spoil the moment. We have one final moment to run for our lives. Live it.
I'm planning on it.
Running is what we do best, after all.
And ideally planning on living after it too. But we have to go.
Exactly, let's go. We start running for the ship.
The ship that was brought here through Zuviwow's plea to the plea to Zuviwow fades. As
It
the
did turn
magics
into a
that brought them
pumpkin.
here
All right.
The pact is finished.
It is. Come.
I'm going to try to use Wind Soul and try to give everyone a flying speed.
And as everybody gets close, I'm going to attempt to try and word a recall.
Yeah, good
No,
choice
because
too.
we don't have a slot anymore, I don't think. The power that was sustaining us is no longer a thing. Because the pact is finished.
the entire foundation of magic is gone.
Jade beckons you all. Come.
Yeah, Celine walks over, and she's kind of looking. And there's a thought that's beginning to cross her mind.
Jade, you've saved us however many times in weird pickles like this. I hope you have another trick up your sleeve.
Right. I have no more dominoes to fall. No more strings to pull, but one. I want you to remember that you're more than just a series of events. You have a chance to be more. now to do something that, well, very few people get the opportunity to truly do. Transcend yourself. Let me ask, if there was one thing you could change right now, one place you could be, where would it be?
I mean, honestly, I'd really rather be anywhere other than here. But I wish I was back at my home village, where I could start to see the gnomes returning. That's where I'd like to be, but I'd also like to be at the orphanarium, because I bet if the world shakes, as it seems like it's going to, there could be a lot more orphans coming in. I don't know. I have so many places, so many things I need to do, and now I'm afraid we won't get to do any of them.
You have no reason to fear anymore, do you?
I guess not.
Right? She reaches over and pulls out. You may remember this little tome that Jade carried around. This weird book of incantations, weird scribblings, mad rantings. A pact book. And she extends it to you.
Well, I'll take it, and I'll open it, but Jade, I don't understand what's in this. If only you could ever read this.
Open it.
Yeah, I am opening it.
And when you do, you could read it. You can read it, and everything it's not mad scrollings, but not only spells and magic, but theories and scholarly pursuits, the blueprints of existence itself, if you believe in such things. And maybe when you look up, you'll see a strange little village, all too familiar.
Right at first glance, the Jade is absolutely telling the truth. Inside are secrets for magics that maybe you could only dream of. A way to make bodies out of flesh, to clone, to do things that were not possible before. Maybe even a way for you to recover all those that have been lost into the flesh of Sho'neuroth. Held there to not pass into Weejass's realm. But as you look up, Bright, you're no longer where you were. As the last black tendrils of hair uncover you. Are you at the orphanarium? Or are you in Stackatol?
I'm in Stackatol. I'm sorry, Noralai. You'll have to take care of it without me. I don't know if she can even hear me.
For the three of you that remain, Bright is gone.
No, I lied. You and I made a promise. She extends a pinky. Do you remember what that was?
It's been a long time. I don't think I do.
You have gone through such hardships, and I've watched. Inspiring, really. Such a loving little thing. I am never sure on how to say these things, but I'll honor our pact to the letter. She extends a pinky to you.
I reaches out and crosses her pinky with me.
And when you do, you're not seeing Jade. Instead, a familiar figure. Melchiadius, holding your finger, seeming maybe confused. You hear maybe a brief moment when he looks about, when a child bumps into him. You're at some form of orphanage. One that may be familiar.
I just hug Loki as tight as I can.
I have no doubt that he holds you too. Confused, yet having the only thing that really mattered. What would you say to him? What would be that final thing you would say at this moment?
Something along the lines of, I'm not letting you out of my sight.
I imagine there is quite a lot of work to do in the near future. Jade, at this point, she's holding her pinky finger, looking at it. And turns. Mr. and Mrs. Silverleaf. I wish I had kinder news. But unfortunately, a pact made, sealed, and must be done. I wish I had the opportunity to see what is to come. I am going to miss you all.
You say that like you're going somewhere.
I am.
Where to?
She kind of looks up into the crumbling, maybe sees a small portion of the sky bleeding through as the world around you crumbles. I'd like to go back to the stars.
Home.
But you two have a job to do. She extends her hands to you two.
What job is
He's
that?
so Well, these souls aren't going to shepherd themselves. They're lost. And a void has been left. Something needs to fill it. Something better. Would you not say?
Well, we've certainly left quite a void.
No. Just a better time.
And Selene will take Jade's hand. Sho'neuroth, as it were.
And Mordecai takes Jade's hand too. Sorry we were late.
I think everything needed to play out just as it did. You have no idea on how hard it is to end up orchestrating fate. And with that, maybe in a bit of nervous laughter from Selene, you find yourself brilliant flash of light. And, well, if I recall, there is a castle. Very important monument. After all, there are promises to be kept.
Mordecai and Selene, the very old Mordecai, and the forever, as appears Selene, disappear. As this space crumbles, the souls flare and rage and fly as they escape, trapped from everything. We have Jade, left behind. And Jade, before everything collapses, simultaneously imploding and exploding, filling this place with energy and quite possibly annihilating you. You've done your job. But do you have anything to say for yourself?
You know, I might try existing again someday. This was fun.
And it's here, consumed by light and magic and darkness and the collapse of an entire system of belief, of magical energy, of memories. We fade. For the audience, continue to watch your screen. For my players, I would like to redirect you back to the stream as we close things out.
searching through the dark for traces of the love you left inside my lonely heart. To weave by picking up the pieces that remain, melodies of life, love's lost refrain. Our paths they did cross, though I cannot say just why. We met, we laughed, we held on fast, and then we said goodbye. And who'll hear the echoes of the stories never told? Let them ring out loud till they unfold. In my dearest memories, I see you reaching out to me. Though you're gone, I still believe that you can call out my name. A voice from the past, joining yours and mine, adding up the layers of harmony. And so it goes on and on. Melodies of life to the sky beyond the flying birds, forever and so far and away, see the bird as it flies by, gliding through the shadows of the clouds up in the sky. I've laid my memories and dreams upon those wings. Leave them now and see what tomorrow brings. In your dearest memories, do you remember loving me? Was it fate that brought us close and now leaves me You say my love is all you need to see you through, but I know these words are not quite true. Here is the path you're looking for, an open door leading to worlds you long to explore. Go if you must move on alone. I'm gonna make it on my own. Kiss me goodbye, love's memory. Follow your heart and find your destiny. Won't shed a tear for love's mortality. You put that dream in my reality. As time goes by, I know you'll see this of me. I love you enough to let you go free. Go, I will give you wings to fly. Cast all your fears
for the almost 4 years that we've played together. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the time, the effort, for the role playing, for the everything. It sincerely meant a lot to me. This was something that was born out of a random workshop in my very first year of broadcasting and sort of thrown together, and it's grown into something that is going to always be a memory in my life, as I hope it is in all of yours, as my players, and for those of you in the audience, if you've been able to join just for tonight or at any other point before. Thank you. And this concludes our session. And we will meet one more time next Friday to laugh and talk and sort of take a breath after it all. And I hope you can join us for that. And then stay tuned, because Coffee Cat is picking up the reins afterwards for the sequel campaign. So thank you all, and I hope you have a good night.